Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are doing a mid-month budget check-in for February 2023. I have my, as I call them, tools here that I use for budgeting. So I have the Erin Condren Monthly Planner, the Budget Mom boxed set. I put a sticker over it because I've been using the same one for the last 3 years and I like to differentiate between them. So we're going to talk about, I don't have my goals in here. We're going to talk about goals, income, expenses, including business expenses, cash envelope check-in, debt, savings, and sinking funds. So to start with, I did get all of my things moved over into the new budget binders that I am offering at Studio Bliss Co. So if you need a budget binder, head over to Studio Bliss Co. You can find them there. There are 10 colors to choose from. And I'm going to have to do a second one for my sinking funds because I think I have 17 or 18 of them in here. And I actually don't even have all the ones I have because I'm not doing a couple right now. Like I'm not doing Costco because I already have Costco saved for next year. I don't know. It may be in here. So I'm going to do 2, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the 2. I may do like long-term, but then it's like what in my head is considered long-term. Because some of my sinking funds are like variable expenses. Like Canva's long-term, it's a year. Car could be variable. Clothing could be variable. Electronics could be yeah, I don't know. So I got to figure that out. But I love the setup. I just can't close this one because there's too many in there. And then I have my savings challenges in here. And this is perfect. Like it closes. It doesn't have too much in here. And these are the savings challenges that we check in on each week. So got that going. Let's get into this mid-month check-in. So for this month, for my income, well, let's do goals first. So 4 goals. The goals are to save $750, pay down $1,200 in debt, work on the Shopify site, track expenses, work on taxes, put an extra $60 to PayPal, put an extra $100 to Ashley Furniture. So thus far, I have tracked expenses. I am at 668 for savings, so I think we're going to meet that no problem. I have not worked on this Shopify site in so long, I don't even know what to do anymore. I think we're going to meet the debt. I'll talk about it in a second. I haven't worked on taxes at all because I'm trying to figure out if I want to do them myself or pay somebody. And then PayPal's not due yet. And I just haven't done this yet. So they're in progress mid-month. For income, I was projecting this month $10,192. At the middle of the month, we're at $8,154. And so that is $2,037 to go. That is a really big number, that 10,000. So keep in mind, like 2,500 of that is gone, because it goes to taxes. So, that is a largely driven by my Etsy number being revenue, not any expenses or taxes coming out. It's the Etsy revenue. I just haven't found a good way to communicate that and track it here. So I'm going off what the revenue number is, which is not actually money in my pocket. So that's where we're at for income. Looking for another 2,037 to hopefully come in. For expenses, I got a couple of weird things going on. So the first weird thing is Hulu. I shared that in January I canceled Dish after they stopped sending a signal to me because my equipment was outdated, but you're not going to tell me. Anyways, we're going to move on. So we signed up for Hulu, and we signed up under T-Mobile because I was already getting Hulu for free just like the basic plan through T-Mobile. So now I get a credit for T-Mobile on the Hulu Live. So I didn't get a bill in January. I signed up, I think, January 3rd. So my bill for Hulu was $160.99 because it was prorated January plus February. So my combined bill of T-Mobile and Hulu is $256. So I gotta pay that. It won't be that high moving forward because it won't be 2 months of Hulu in the future. So we have that. Then, okay, so I canceled my car insurance with Nationwide. I paid $25 for my home insurance with Nationwide. It was actually only $24 and change, but I paid $25. Then, like 2 days ago, I got a check in the mail for $24, a refund. And I went and looked online because I'm like, why am I getting a refund? I canceled my policy before my policy took effect. They refunded me my $25, but they only refunded $24. I don't know why they only refunded $24. Where'd the other dollar go? But okay. So but then they had me looking like I didn't pay this, and they can't explain to me what they did or why. I already tried calling, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? So I paid it again, and then I was looking, and every month going forward, it's $30 instead of $24. Y'all, they are charging me a $6 fee, an installment fee. I've never had to pay an installment fee before, even though I paid monthly. So I'm irritated because one, y'all are not posting my payments accordingly, and two, you're basically trying to charge me $72 a year, probably because I canceled my car policy with you. And I don't like that. So I'm either going to pay the full thing, which I think is $260 some odd dollars, or I'm going to find another provider because, like, why are you charging me $6 a month for nothing? That's just asinine to me. So we have that situation going on. All of my other expenses are normal. Nothing else has happened, at least not yet, out of the ordinary. Xfinity did go up. It was 50 something, and now it's 71. It was 55, and now it's 71, and that's the basically the equipment rental. It was free for a year, and now it's $14 a month. Okay, on my business expenses, I have increased both of I have 3 Instant Ink accounts. It's one account, but 3 printers connected. And I'm printing way more than I was at. So I had one that was $12.92. I think it was 300 sheets a month. I changed it to 700, so now it's $26.93. Then I had 2046, 500 sheets. I also changed that one to 700. So these two will both be $26.93. My laser printer is fine so far. We haven't had any issues going over on that because I don't use it a lot. I use it for stickers that I'm foiling, and I use it to print orders and receipts. And so far we've been good on that one. Nothing else odd going over here in the business expenses. Okay, so next, cash envelope check-in. I started with $280 for groceries, which is essentially give me $70 a week, and I am on groceries at $169, so that's good because I have more than half left. And then dining out, I started at $80. I have $21. Not horrible. I don't eat out a lot, but when I do, it's pricey. And then I also went to eat out with a group of people to celebrate a friend. So that was a little bit more expensive as well. Bulk shopping, we started at $176. We're at $126. And I didn't spend a lot because I used my little $21 from Costco to pay for part of my bulk shopping trip. I don't know how much money PD has, but I only had to pay $70 this month for him. So whatever 70 is from 315. This was a month where we only had to refill one medicine instead of all three. And then household has 0. And gas, I did get gas. I spent $40. Actually, I spent $38, and I spent $2 on a Pepsi because I needed crunch ice. If you know, you know. Crunch ice is life. So gas is down to $128. We started at $168. So that is our sinking funds check-in. Savings, like I shared, the goal $750. We're at $668, and I'll go into more detail in my month-end video with where we ended with savings. For debt, the goal this month, or actually, yes, for debt, the goal this month is to do $1,200. And so that would put us, it's 31,287 is where we're at. So my goal is 30K, which would be 1,287, not just 1,200. But that is the goal for this month, to be at or below 30,000. And then again, this is focused debt, doesn't include those wonderful student loans. So I am just sort of like guesstimating where I will be for mid-month check-in, because a lot of these have not had the statement close date yet, so, or they haven't even been paid yet because they're paid towards the end of the month. So I don't know when the interest posts exactly where it will be, so I'm guessing. And based on my guesstimate, I'm at 30,450, and so I've got to do some things to make it so that we hit the goal. But I also haven't paid the extra towards Ashley yet. I haven't paid the extra towards PayPal yet. So when I calculated, it was based off of what the number is now, not what it will be after the payment. So that's 93 at least here and 100 here. And then I know that I have to pay $265 to Afterpay, so that'll bring that down $265. Let us pray that we don't put anything else on Afterpay this month. Amen. But we're gonna shop cloth on paper happy hour tomorrow, but we still gonna make it work. So I think we'll hit the goal. It's gonna be tight, but I think we'll hit it. So that is where we're currently at debt. I'm pretty excited that my car, I think I've already shared, I was excited about it being under 10K, but we're like, next month it should be under 9K, so that's great. And I'm also sort of like playing around with some things and trying to make my utilization lower for credit reporting purposes when that statement close date happens. So as an example, I paid $400 on this card knowing I would spend $350 after the statement close date. So it posted looking like I only owed like $500, but I spent $350 on it, and that was sticker paper. That was strategic. So it's like, you know, it looks like it's lower. And then I also got the cash back for it. So there's that going on. I'm doing probably way too many things, but personal finance is personal. So you do what works for you. And then last but not least is sinking funds. So on my sinking funds, I think at the end of the month, everything will shake out to probably being about the same, which is $10,190. I spent sinking funds this month for Costco at $130 in my Costco sinking fund. I decided to not renew for the executive membership, which is $120. Instead, I did the basic membership, which was $60. So I don't need to save for Costco for next year because I still have $70. Amazon Prime, I had $130 saved. They do charge tax on that in California, so it was $149.77. I cash flowed the $19.77. So Prime, we're starting over, and I probably need to figure out like what I need to save $150 instead of $130 because I was short. So I need to save $12.50 a month instead of $10. or like $13 a month because we don't save change around here for this purpose. We put change in our Christmas fund. So just a little note to myself to save 13. Anyway, Canva, I also did a renewal in February, so it was $120 to renew that. And so the three of those totaled $329 coming out of my sinking funds. So I don't know, I may end up being a little bit higher, but not by a dramatic amount because I did have that come out. And I'm contemplating pulling money out to pay down a little bit of debt. It's like a balancing act. Like I want to pay certain things down, but I want to save. So anyway, that is my mid-month check-in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know how your budget is going this month. Be sure to check out the Studio Bliss Co budget binders. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.